What's up, guys? It's Cyan. We're back and welcome back to Team Legendary. Alright, so I was asked to do a little bit of a review on this game, but as far as what I feel the game could improve on and be better in. Now, number one that I would like to actually talk about is the summon system. Now, there's really no other way to get move jutsus other than the summons, and that makes this terribly pay to win because there's nothing else you can really do about it. And it's very limited how you can earn like different tickets and stuff like that. There's a limit. There's like, I think there's about 10 right now that you could have had available to you. Maybe 1 to 2 more, but it's not a lot. And especially when it can be random and you can get the misfortune, like some people of actually getting multiple moves, which like me, I've gotten multiple moves like a couple of times now. And that pretty much like literally forces you into spending. And in a game, in a proper game, I've been doing this long enough, man, you should never feel forced to actually spend in the game. It should be passive and you feel like, you know what, I want to spend in this game, I feel like supporting the game, and then you feel happy about it. You feel happy to spend your money. When you feel jaded to spend money, it's not a good thing. Now, the platinum summon is an issue because this should be a day cooldown. This should not be 5 days. Like, that's really bad. Like, it should not be a 5-day thing, especially with the number of characters. Like, if we didn't have a lot of characters, then it'd be like, meh, like, you know, whatever. But we have a good deal of characters starting out in this game, like well over 10. And like, it's like impossible as a free-to-play person that ever really, like, you literally have to keep re-rolling and hoping that like the loot god decides to give you an ultimate and a special and a healing skill from Sakura or Shizune, and that's not fair. It's really not fair, to be honest with you. Like, you gotta have better chances at to get things. So I feel that they got to do something about the platinum. I mean, on the platinum summon, like it needs to be once every day, like every 20 hours or something like that. That's typically what every game does. They give you a free summon every 24 hours every day. I don't know why this game is 5 hours. Like, what are you trying to stretch out? This game has plenty of potential out there, unless they just don't have anything else beyond what this is and they're trying to string it out. I don't know what the exact reason is, because this is a little bit different compared to other times where you have like a Japanese version that's a few months ahead or something like that. The Japanese version is at pretty much the same place that this game is at right now. I looked at the Japanese version just to see if anything would vary, but it's really not. They both launched at the same time. In fact, when the American server goes down, the Japanese server goes down, so I'm pretty sure that they're probably on the same blade when it comes to servers with this game, because there's no reason for them to both go down at the same time like that, but probably is the case. The other thing that I would like to suggest is having a little more control over the bases. I'm going the wrong thing. Fortress. Now, I know it ramps up to it and stuff like that, but I would like to like just move things around a little bit on my own. You know, you have the installations, like it's unlocked and everything like that. I know you can actually change it somewhat, but I've actually watched somebody who is able to do this already, and you can't change a lot. It's kind of limiting. So I would like it to be a little bit more than that. I don't know if anybody could tell me if this levels again, like later on, and you get to just add like, you know, other different things. But I would like to have a little bit more control over it. And like the Nine Tails is one thing, but you know, we all figured out how to get past Nine Tails and everything else like that. But again, I suggest everybody who has a base, like have some ringers in your base right here. That's like, you know, my Sarada, she's a ringer, and my guy, he's a ringer. Sarada's like at 40k, my guy's at 40k. And I've noticed sometimes, like in my wins, like either Guy or Sarada would nail them or knock out somebody before they even got to my team up here. So this is just a reminder on that. Another thing is we need to have more ways to get Shinobites. Like you can do either or. You can do more ways to get Shino bites, or you can like give us a summon every day. Like it doesn't have to be as stingy as it is right now. I feel like fighting. PvP overall is okay. You have times where, oops, let me just, wasn't paying attention. I'll just go in, I'll let them auto at first. And then if I have to take over, then I'll take over, like, you know, if Ninetales is here. I didn't even look to see if this was Ninetales. I kind of like don't care anymore. It probably is though. You kind of have to just wait and see what Ninetales does majority. Will you stop doing that? I have to kind of like wait and see like what Ninetales does, if he's gonna rush you or jump back to make you waste a Rasengan. It happens to me sometimes when I'm not paying attention or I forget to not auto, and then he just smacks everybody with a one shot. It's pretty annoying. All right, let me control. You there? Really? Right here? It's not annoying at all. All right, he's not here. There was one time that he was. He was like in the back. I was like, how is that possible? All right, we gotta go the other way. Let's keep it moving. Wow, that's a little annoying. There you go. Let's get out of there. All right, moving over the let me use this pop-up. Oh, they got the little mist thing going. I was like, what am I swinging at? All right, let's just, I'll just keep beating them up. Pop up. Takes care of them. I doubt he has the special. He didn't. All right, moving ahead. Who is this? Oh, Shino. Oh, Shino's kind of annoying, but he doesn't have a special. Okay, so the team is kind of like basically smushed him. All right, what I do when it comes to fighting teams, all right, let me take control of this, is I actually run diagonal left and let them engage with the rest of the team. And then I come around, let them come in, lights out. All right, somebody poor Boruto survived. Poor Boruto. You have a little bit of time. You have about between 2 to 6 seconds before that computer AI will use the special. So you run around and then you let them group a little bit and then you get in there and you do it. Because if you wait too long, then they're going to do it themselves. And that's not a good look because that kind of hurts. So we're going to do that one more time. And it seems like they want you to farm it, but if they're going to farm it, like this needs to be more consistent as far as what you get. Like, see, that's not consistent at all. Right there. All right, so that's a Sakura team and a Naruto team. That's pretty dangerous because if he has like that cherry blossom attack, oh my god, that sucks. All right, let's pop it out. Like, shouldn't they be dead if that actually happened to him? That's funny. All right, let's throw that. What are you doing? Like, break that. Computer does silly stuff sometimes. Let's get rid of that. There's a lot of smoke going on. That's kind of annoying. All right. It's not there. Wanted to Rasengan his face one time, but I guess it's okay. We're gonna get hit. Popping that. I think I have more fun PvPing. Like fighting people's different characters than anything else. Like I guess this is the only thing that varies, because the other stuff is just the same all the time. And the co-op is not that great. It's not that great at all. Like they got to work on that. Like it caused extreme lag the first day. Right, let me pop him just in case. Oh, I missed him. It caused extreme lag the first day. Stop it, Boruto. And it just wasn't cool overall. And like I'm gonna use Might Guy in my base. I'm not gonna actually use him in a team. So I'll have like a 4 or 5 star in my base. And I don't have all his skills anyway, again, because like you're limited in how you can get the skill unless you pay for it. And I tend to wait like a month or so to see how a game is before I start spending on it. So like for me, it's like a little bit of a problem. Like I guess, you know, keeping up with the Joneses because I'm not spending. But I guess it's fine. I'll figure it out. All right, you guys come in. All right. All right, we got 3 of them, and that just leaves Naruto, and he's dead. That's a GG. That's all you have to do is just go up and run around, let them, like, you know, focus in on your team. Occasionally one will come and try to like chase you, but they'll still all like focus in on the team, and as long as you do it before like that 5 to 6 second mark, they won't special anybody, and you can just Rasengan everybody and kill them. It's pretty cool. It works the same way with Sakura. Doing it with Sasuke and Kakashi, it's like it's a little bit weird. Kakashi Sensei, he just kind of goes like in a straight line, and it's a little bit strange. Like sometimes he hits multiple people, sometimes he doesn't, depending on how close they are. So you're better off just using Sakura or Naruto for that. And I'm pretty sure that there's probably other specials out there that do the same thing. And what I tend to do is I just PvP until this comes all the way back, and then once this is all, like, you just kind of like rotate back and forth. But that's all I got for you guys. So hopefully they'll watch it at Namco and do something about this, because, you know, it's kind of asked to talk about that and, you know, have a little fun and make a video on it. So that's my take on it. You know, things that they should fix. And we definitely need more story missions. Like, what's going on with story missions? Like, give us more story. Why not? Let the story fly. Surprise attack is probably coming, but then you notice there's like nothing else on the screen, so they got to move stuff over and, you know, give us some more stuff, expand on the special and, you know, the story and all type of stuff. Like, there's room for improvement. I don't think the game is trash, but it has a ways to go, and it needs to be less pay to win than it is right now, because right now it's leaning heavily towards pay to win. Right now, free to play is kind of a struggle, you know, to kind of keep up. Because you need cards, you need the summons, and you need the jutsu, and people who spend have a clear advantage. They have a clear advantage. It's not even like, oh, he's like, oh, you're just saying that. It's a clear advantage because they're going to have the jutsu. They're going to have full teams in the base, and you're going to be facing people with characters who can just one shot you at like every turn. Like, that's not fun gameplay. So they have to balance it out and get it to a point where we're all at least close to equal footing. I know people should have a little bit of a advantage when they pay, but right now it's a major advantage when you're paying, like a very vast advantage. Like, I've seen somebody like a Naruto with like 80,000 power, like, and I'm like, what the hell? And it's pretty much because like he had everything, and then he had multiple cards, and then like ultimates and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know, okay, that I see where that's a little bit unfair towards everybody else. Like, it's really unfair. So you guys be legendary. Hopefully they do something about it in the future, and keep grinding. Later.